Alright guys, what up guys? Welcome to today's video. Today's video talking about what are we talking about today? I don't know what I'm talking about today. I don't know what I have to say. I've been playing chess for about 4 months. Probably, yeah, about 4 or 5 months I've been playing chess. I really enjoy it. You know, I like winning in chess. You know, I like thinking deeply, and I watch YouTube videos to get better at it. You know, I watch a lot of Hikaru, Chess with Akeem, just to get better at schemes and predictive thinking. You know, because the moral of the story is, in chess, you want to be able to see moves ahead. You want to be able to know what your opponent's going to do, and you want to be able to know what your move, what effect it's going to take. In chess, in life, you have to lose to win. For instance, just because I could beat my mom in chess doesn't mean that I don't lose chess games. I literally have to lose to win. I have to lose to see, oh, I lost because of this, I lost because of that. So we're gonna carry this over into my life. I have to lose in life to win. I have to lose to grow. You know, I have to go through pain and hurt to see my growth. Also, it's important to understand that you always have a chance. You know what I'm saying? You always have a fighting chance. It's like boxing. A puncher always has a puncher's chance. A heavy hitter always has a puncher's chance. You always have a chance to win the fight just because they're still alive, they're still kicking. So that's what life is. Life is not you identifying with your failures and you becoming your failures, you sitting with your failures and just saying it's over. No, life is you overcoming your failures. Life is you seeing, okay, I failed in some way, but failing is what makes me stronger. My failure is what makes me stronger right now. You know, this failure does nothing but makes me better for the next time. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. Like, failure is nothing but a lesson. A loss is a lesson. And so, being that I have been through so much, being that I'm so I'm so in tune with myself, being that I love myself so much, being that I sit with myself so much, being that I'm so grounded within myself, and that you know what I'm saying, being that this is the case, I can see that, hey, I always have a chance to get better. I always have a chance to grow. You know, I always have a chance to heal. You know, I'm always healing. I'm never going to blame my environment for my circumstances. I'm never going to blame the fact that, oh my gosh, I just got heartbroken. That's why I'm never going to blame I'm never going to be like, dang, she could have treated me bad, so now I'm heartbroken. No. I'm always going to blame myself and see myself in the losses with chess. You're always going to see yourself in the losses. Oh, I made a bad move. I made a bad move 5 moves ago, and that's why I lost now. You know, with Connect 4, oh my gosh, I made one bad mistake, and I gave them one position, and now they can win the game. Now they got me 2 ways, 3 ways. It's in everything, bro. In basketball, oh my gosh, I committed 5 turnovers. Oh man, it's always you seeing that it was your fault. You seeing that you're the reason for you going through what you have to go through. There's some times where you don't even see that, where you can't see that you're the reason for you going what you have to go through. There's sometimes where you just are completely zoned out, and you just can't see that you're the reason for what's happening, what's transpiring to happen. You might think that, dang, it's the world's fault. You know, it's the world's fault that this happened to me. It's the world's fault that I have to go through this. And true growth doesn't come until you actually do realize, until you actually do come to terms with, hey, no matter what happened to me, it happened because of me. It's on me to accept that responsibility. And then once I accept responsibility, I can move forward, and I can grow from this. You feel me? I can become something better from this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know where this video was going, but yeah, in life I've dealt with a lot of healing. I just had a lot of healing. You know what I'm saying? I've had to heal a lot. I've had to self heal. I didn't outsource healing. I didn't look for nobody to vent to. I didn't look for nobody to calm me. I didn't look for nobody to rationalize everything. I had to self heal. I had to sit with myself. I had to cry with myself. You know, I had to depend on myself to be okay tomorrow. And you know, granted, I had a lot of spiritual help. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of guidance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of divine guidance. I had a lot of that. But as far as on the physical realm, it was just me. And I had to be okay with sitting in quote unquote defeat and overcoming that defeat. You know, whether it was me overextending myself in a relationship and realizing like, dang, bro, I am overextending myself and I have to pull back, and so now that hurts because I have to heal from that. Or whether it was me getting kicked out of my apartment and having to sleep in my car for a couple days, that hurts, man. And whether it's me having $0 in my bank account and being hungry, that, like, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that I've been through that contributed to how strong I am today, how strong I am as an individual today, how grounded I am in myself as today. You feel me? And I still have a lot of learning to do. You know what I'm saying? For instance, one thing I want to learn how to be. I don't even like. Never mind. We ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, still have a lot of things that I need to learn to better my existence here. You know, I ain't gonna say the better, because it can never be better. To say something could be better is a lie. It could grow from where it's at, but you have to acknowledge that you are perfect as you are. You know, because you're constantly going to be able to advance and to get better. But if you just always looking forward, you're never looking at your position now. You know what I'm saying? That's like in chess. If you're always looking 10 steps ahead, you're never gonna acknowledge. You're never gonna see the strengths in your position now. You're never gonna see, oh my gosh, I have a great file right here. Let me use this file. Let me use what I have now. Instead of trying to advance my position. You feel me? I already have a great position. You know what I'm saying? I have a knight right here. The knight is in a perfect position to fork if they move. You know, like you have to be accepting of where you are now and love what you are now. That way you'll appreciate when you grow. You know what I'm saying? That way you'll appreciate when, oh, now this is happening because I started here. But I was just rambling, but I know some message got through to you, so that's all that matters. Much love to you, much appreciation. You have a great one. And shop my ebooks link in the description. Peace.